Hey there, welcome to your November 2024 product update. I'm Layla, a product manager here at Flowhub. Let's hop right in. So a bunch of new features and improvements for you from last month. Those involve being able to exclude an entire brand from a specific deal, being able to search and filter inventory by strain species, license, getting an alert if a regulatory ID is already in use on an inventory item to help you prevent duplicate inventory being added to your system, being able to filter by brand on Kiosk, and the highly requested feature of being able to convert a med customer to recreational and filtering med and rec customers on your customer table. Finally, you now have the ability to schedule that end of day report to a specific role or a specific user in your system. Some features I will not be showing you today, but wanted to make sure you're aware, and please check out the release notes if you need more information, involve the new cancel delivery order permission. So if you want your staff to be able to cancel a delivery order, they're going to need that delivery delete permission on their role. We've also added in some tracking of initial quantity information to inventory. So you can now see that on the summary sidebar of what the initial quantity that you brought in is. That's great if you're trying to run any sort of cycle count reporting. And we've also added the ability to view deals usage by different customer types, along with showing you now in the cart how many items are in the cart. Where this is really useful is for that final check for your bud tender. If they've scanned 4 things into the cart, we'll now tell them that they have 4 things scanned into the cart. But if they, for some reason, had 5 items sitting in front of them, that's just that easy double check for them to know that they haven't added or scanned something into that cart. Moving on, with all these new exciting features coming out here at Flowhub in the next quarter or two, we need more people available to help us beta test and give us feedback. If you'd like to be involved in that, please sign up at flowhub.com/beta program or scan that QR code right there, and someone will be reaching out to give you more information. Now let's hop into the demo. Here I am in our deals engine, and we've added in a new feature here to allow you to exclude brands from specific deals. A good example of where this would be useful is if you run a Munchie Monday edible special where all of your edibles, let's say, are 50% off. You can then go ahead and exclude specific brands that maybe shouldn't be part of this deal. In this case, I'm excluding these 4 brands here, and I know I'm excluding them because I have this is not checkbox selected. If I didn't have this is not checkbox selected, instead, all of these brands would be the only brands that would be available for that Munchie Monday special. Moving on, we've added in a regulatory ID check to alert you if you have a duplicate regulatory ID already in your system. Since inventory can be imported 4 different ways in Flowhub, through CSV, directly through this inventory tab here, through the metric or biotrack discrepancy tab, and also with manifests, there's always a chance that 2 people might be trying to import inventory at the same time. And because of that, we've added in this alert message to alert you if you are duplicating inventory that's already in the system. So we can see I have the 710 Labs Cherry Betty here with this package tag ending in 71. And when I go ahead and try and save this, we'll see here that I get a message to tell me that this regulatory ID already exists. And I can choose here to either create after talking to the rest of my team or cancel knowing that this inventory item has already been imported into the system. There's a few additions to our inventory table that I'd like to show you. Our inventory table is also the table that's available in Cashier, so many of these things will look the same there as well. Now you can filter by strain species here. So if you're working with a customer that only likes indicas, go ahead and use the indica filter here. And you could even, do it a little bit more with the categories if you wanted to. In addition, you can now search by supplier and strain in your search by keyword. So for the sake of this demo, I went ahead and created a supplier with the name supplier. And you can see here now that I only get the results for that one supplier. And in addition, we've also added in the ability to search by strain name. So if I search biscotti here, in strain name is one of those fields that's available on your category. You'll see all of the results show up here. Next up, I'd like to highlight a new feature that we've added into Kiosk, and that is this brands dropdown right here. So we can see here that I've filtered by the Steezy brand, and all of my carousels have adjusted to only show Steezy products. So I have all my Steezy edibles, any accessories like the batteries, along with cartridges and vapes as well. Our kiosk solution is free until the end of 2024. We have over 70 clients now using Kiosk at their dispensaries. And if you're interested in learning more, please reach out to us and we'd be happy to give you more detail and help you get set up. These next two features I'll be showing you are very important for our dispensaries that have both medical patients and recreational customers. You'll see here that you now have the ability to filter the customer table by medical patient only, rec customer only, or if you want to see both, just change that to both to see your entire customer list. In addition, we've added in the ability to transfer a medical customer to be a recreational customer. Now, fingers crossed, right, with all these new states that are hopefully going to be coming online here with the election cycle to be recreational and medical, you'll now have the ability to easily transfer all of your medical patients to be recreational if that customer chooses to not renew their medical card, for example. So we can see here as I'm looking at Marley Storms that they have a customer type here of med since it's selected green. If I go ahead and switch this to rec, you'll get a message here just making sure that you do want to switch it to rec, understanding that all of the medical fields will be lost when you save that customer record. And you'll see here that the medical ID information goes away. Of course, Flowhub's still saving that on the back end should you need that information in the future. And we've added in some checks as well. If Marley would have been under 21 and we tried to switch her to rec, Flowhub would not allow that and it would block that from happening. So from here, once I go ahead and press save on Marley's profile and I search Marley, we'll now see that Marley Storm is a recreational customer. And the activity here will show you that that has changed from rec to med and who did that activity as well. Our tried and true end of day dashboard is now available as a scheduled report here in our all reports section. You'll go ahead and search end of day, select the schedule icon up here that's available on all of our reports, and then choose the recipients that you want to receive this report on a daily basis. In this case, I want myself and Scrappy Doo to receive this report, and they'll go ahead and receive this between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. every day once I press schedule. This scheduled report as well will be available in the scheduled reports tab with anyone that I've chosen to share this report with. I'd encourage you all to come into reports here and start customizing a couple of reports and get them scheduled to be sent to you just as a reminder. Thanks so much for tuning into this month's product update. I'm Layla, a product manager here at Flowhub. It truly is one of my favorite times of the month to get to come and talk with you all about all the new features that we're working on and things we're releasing on a daily basis here at Flowhub. If you'd like more information about anything we've discussed or be up to date on anything new coming down the software, go ahead and go to our releasenotes.flowhub.com and subscribe. You also can get help from a real human through our support email at help@flowhub.com. You can learn more about Flowhub and all of the features that we have available at our Help Hub at help.flowhub.com. And if you ever just need immediate support, go ahead and use our in-app chat. And you can get to that by clicking on the question icon in the app or at app.flowhub.com. I hope you all have a great month and I'll talk to you later. Bye.